Hello, you guys. Good evening. How is everyone doing on this wonderful evening? Hope that you guys are doing okay. I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity. I don't know what's going on in the YouTube streets, y'all. Y'all have to keep me abreast of what's really going on in YouTube streets. I started trying to look at an interview a few minutes ago that was going on. I think I may talk about it. I'm gonna reach out to him and ask him if I could do like a reaction on the video. I'll tell y'all who it is later. Okay. Hey, Tyranny. How are you, Tyranny? Who else is in here? They are not sending out the notifications because I normally get a notification. I have not gotten one. Hey, CK. And I ain't been on today. So why aren't they sending out the notifications? Hey, Joke Free. Hey, Mr. Parker. Too pretty Miss Kitty. Oh my God. I have not seen you in here forever. I don't have your phone number anymore. So what you're gonna have to do, Miss Kitty, is give me your phone number. Put it in my inbox. I'm talking about on Facebook so that when I don't see you, because you used to come here every time I came on. Now you don't come in here for months at a time. I was like, I have to check on Miss Kitty. Hey, DC's King. Positive vibes. How is everybody doing tonight? We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna have some fun tonight. I'm in a good mood, even in the cold weather. I'm not sleepy or nothing, and that's because I rested today. I really did. I laid around all day until it was time for me to get up and go do something right quick. um, how that I had gotten a message. Um, hold on, you all. Let me see something. It's kind of chilly. Hey, Aaron. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? Hey, Tamara. How are you doing? Happy New Year's. I'm doing really well. Thank you, DC. I am doing very well. And you all see that the new year is just moving so freaking fast. Everything is moving so fast because, okay, need you life is crazy. I feel like I'm dying. Everybody needs me. I don't need someone. Oh, wow. Miss Kitty, I'm sorry to hear that everybody is pulling on you. Okay, Tierney, you was on the other page. January getting out the way. And yes, just waiting for more people to start coming in. That's all. Um, Miss Kitty, I'm sorry to hear that. I am. Hey, Pumpkin Poo. I ain't seen you in here in a while. How's everybody doing tonight? I wanted to talk about Yo Gotti and Black Youngster, okay? And I get to thinking about, Yo Gotti and Black Youngster, right? And we've talked about this before. And I just think that this topic is befitting for tonight. Um, Mr. Parker says blessed. Well, I'm happy to know you're blessed, Mr. Parker. Um, to Miss Kitty says it hurts and it's hard, but Miss Kitty, I'm so sorry. I am. Y'all know I love Miss Kitty. I'm sorry you're going through that. But I think the this is befitting for tonight. I think we could. This is a good topic. Why hasn't um Black youngster Black youngster Mr. Parker stay cutting up? It wouldn't be like him if he came in here he didn't cut up. Why isn't Black youngster and Yo Gotti doing interviews, right? We think about like Black youngster and um I actually went to make sure I look I've said it a lot, but Black youngster has not done hasn't did an interview since 2021, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's 4 years. One, two, three, four. That's 4 years. Black youngster has put out albums. He has put out um videos. He's done all of that. He's even, he's still a active artist because he still put out, music. He hasn't put out anything as of recently, but one while, well, in a few months, because like one while he was putting out music albums back to back, and he still was not doing um he still wasn't doing interviews, right? Um, so that's what made me do this video. Why isn't Black Youngster and Yo Gotti doing interviews, right? We see that Yo Gotti and Black Youngster was doing videos at one time, and now Gotti has started doing interviews. Sporadically. He's done a few since 2021. That was around the time he was, trying to sensationalize his relationship with Angela, because I think he thought it was gonna be like a Beyonce and a Jay-Z situation, and it kind of flatlined, right? It kind of flatlined. Nobody cares. So he wasn't able to really capitalize off of that. But when you think about it, other than he had started traveling with Glorilla, right? But if you think about it, he doesn't really do interviews. When he went back to the Breakfast Club, it was really awkward. One of the last interviews he did with the Breakfast Club, you could tell that they were kind of walking on eggshells, and Charlemagne wanted to ask him something, but it was obvious that they had been told what not to um, ask, and that was they couldn't mention anything about Young Dolph. And you know, but what I found in that interview, that he still has a like an arrogance about himself, and no remorse for what he's done for his city. Um, the turmoil that he's caused, the betrayal um to his city that helped to put him on this crusade um to nail Young Dolph to the cross and ultimately take his life was led by him. Okay. Um, yeah. So now we do know that when Black Youngster was when Young Dolph was unfortunately assassinated, he was out there on the scene. Now, the reason that we know that he was out there on the scene is because And let me just clarify that, okay, before sick, twisted vloggers, I give them an idea to want to go eat, because all they care about is eating a damn crumb. No integrity, nothing. Just pathetic. Okay. When I say he was out on the scene, it appeared, according to somebody that was on the scene, and we all saw this, right? This was raw footage before they started editing the footage, right? He rode around that scene at least one time, right? Because there was a young man out there that said they got black youngster out here. He was like, yeah, that's black youngster, right? So then the insurance man turned around and I mean, we knew he was in Memphis based on what the insurance guy said, right? But most importantly, why hasn't Black Youngster, who is an artist, he's still a rapper, why has he not um why isn't he doing any interviews? We know that Black Youngster has been known for his jovial type personality. I think Black Youngster, people kind of took more to his silliness, right? Had taken more to his silliness, how he seemed to be fun and all of that. Um, More so than his rap, right? So people just kind of got a kick out of that. He was known for that. So even though he had some pretty good songs, but he was more known for that, even when he did the interviews and stuff. And he seemed to have liked doing the interviews. But it seems like after 2021, for some reason, at the end of 2021, um, he was just removed. And the only thing that he did after that was, put out videos, um, kind of trying to taunt Young Dolph, right? So why hasn't Black Youngster and Yo Gotti, why aren't they doing more interviews? Gotti says that he's, according to I guess who according to who you might ask, he's supposedly a mogul. Okay, supposedly he's a mogul. I don't know if he's one or not. Okay, because what I do know is when they get on these magazines and these vlogs that's talking about 100 millionaires or whatever you call them, they pay to be on there. Okay, that is because, see, here's the thing: people tend to um like to follow people that appear to have something. They ain't necessarily got to have it. They just appearance of having it. So you hadn't really heard about that dude interviewing anybody else that supposedly got $100 million. I think that's what he said. If do I believe, I don't know if he got it or not. If I had to guess, I would say he don't got it. But I don't know. But I do know when they're on vlogs like that, they pay to be on vlogs like that. Out of all of the people with real long money in the world, why they interview Yo Gotti? Because there's some people with some real long money, and I don't really believe that it's Yo Gotti, right? Although, hey, he could have it, right? Because he tended to have started going up when Young Dolph was assassinated. He seemed to have really started going up. Okay. But why aren't they doing interviews like why aren't they doing interviews like they used to? I know some people may say, well, Yo Gotti is he's a CEO. He always was a CEO. When he was always, Cash Money, not Cash Money, but CMG is his label. CMG was always his label, and he was still doing interviews and signing artists and promoting himself and doing interviews, right? So, what would be so different now? Okay. What would be so different now? You have CEOs that do interviews and stuff all of the time. Black Youngster is still an artist. He's still up under CMG and he puts out music. He put out music more than Yo Gotti does. Okay. Mr. Parker says, I don't know if I agree he got some good songs. Only song he ever dropped that hit was Booty, bruh. um he got a song I like called Anything. It's funny how things work though. He put out that video a month before Young Dolph was unfortunately assassinated. I'm gonna tell y'all how things work. I had no idea about anything. Okay, I had no idea about anything as it relates to that beef or nothing, right? I know anything about that. Hold on one second, you all. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that. And he put out that video and I went and looked at that video and I liked it. I liked the video. They removed that video. Hold on one second, you all. Okay. You all, they removed that video. And hold on, y'all. I'm trying to look up something right quick. Oh wow. I was trying to see who that was, and that was somebody that just sent me a blueprint. Wow. That was somebody that just I didn't recognize the number and I looked at the wow. I happened to just look and that was somebody who sent me a blueprint of my dad's museum, like the total blueprint of what he had wanted. They just sent it to me. Wow, that took my breath away right there. Anyways, I gotta get my thoughts back on track. I wish I had waited to I got so curious about the number. I wish I had waited to look at the text message when I'm off of here because it just kind of took my thought and my thought process away. Um anyways, you guys, what was I talking about? Um what was I talking about? Black youngster. So he did the video back in he did the video all down at the graveyard. Oh, I was talking about anything. That's what I was talking about. I'm sorry, y'all. So he did that video. I like the song, right? And in the video, he alluded when he said I sent 100 shots to the sky, and then he smirked, right? A month after he put that video out, Young Dolph was unfortunately assassinated, right? And they removed it. And I think then they removed it for a reason. See, the way that they started moving after Young Dolph was assassinated, they all started deleting everything that was on their Instagram. Moneybag Yo deleted everything on his Instagram. Everybody. I believe everybody except for Juke. And I believe he deleted everything that was pertaining to the month of November. Like all of that little clique of dudes, which is so weird. Everybody that was connected, like all of their friends, some people that you never even heard of, like when they started connecting, all of them dudes that was connected, the ones heard of and unheard of, they started, if you go to their pages and stuff, they deleted like the whole month of November of 2021. And some of them deleted, didn't start back really vlogging until like the beginning of 2022 or something like that, right? Um, I guess they probably know by now that deleting don't mean damn thing. That's probably why that it mean nothing now. They know now it don't mean nothing. Because once you put it out there, it's out there forever, right? But y'all, why are they not doing interviews? Okay, when you're an artist, I would say that black youngster people at this point, black youngster people would love to have him on to interview him, but you know why he probably won't go on to promote his stuff? Because the first thing they're gonna want to ask him about is Young Dolph, and I don't think his record label trusts him enough. He's not polished enough to duck and dodge those questions, right? He don't know how to do it, right? A guilty conscience don't need no guidance, right? As my grandmother used to say. He says Moneybag deleted his old face and got a new. But I find it weird, you know what I mean, that a lot of these two young men, they don't do interviews, right? You don't really see them out a whole lot of places. Yo Gotti does not really. He'll post now because he's a fan of the show, so he does not post um like he used to of himself. Oh, they're still entertainers, and this is how they promote themselves, right? We know that Yo Gotti has Glorilla, and right now she's the cash cow, and which is, hey, it's business. Hey, I don't have an issue with nobody making no money, but Yo Gotti still considers himself a rapper. Has he officially retired? Okay, has he officially retired? They say Youngster and Gotti aren't currently active artists, and the Pending Rico has them laying low. I like Mr. Parker. Um, yeah, I do believe that it's something going on as it relates to um Aaron says he thinks he's winning because of the I don't know. He does not even really allow Angela to post him anymore. I guess they're still together because she'll post pictures with his sister and all of that, places where his sister and his mom is. So that's how that they're still together or whatever. But Angela is being a kept woman. Okay, so I mean, I'm sure she gonna go along with whatever, cause her stuff was in foreclosure, right? Well, she had an apartment that she owed money on, so so and I'm sure he's footing all of that. I'm sure he's footing all of that. But why are they not doing interviews? If I had to guess, and I don't know because I don't have that's why we conversing, we have a conversation. If I would guess, it's because um, you know, something is probably gonna happen. A positive vibe says they are laying low. They sure been laying low for a long time though. Positive vibes. Oftentimes when people, is accused of doing stuff and it's allegedly, they might lay low, but then they'll pop back up again, right? You know how you have some people that lay low and then their head rise up again. They'll start back doing stuff. They think the coast is clear. When is black youngster going? When is the coast black youngster going to say the coast is clear and start back doing interviews and start back promoting himself? Is the coast ever going to be clear for him? Is he ever going to pop back out and do something? Is he? He's still an artist, right? He does not really have any artist that's making him any money, right? So he's his main, he's the biggest thing on his label. Okay. So when is he gonna pop back up? Gonna say, okay, the coast is clear. I told y'all I ain't had nothing to do with it. I'm back on my youngster stuff. When is that gonna happen? It's been 4 years. Okay. When got it in them gonna release him to do an interview? Hey, Gorilla Mainframe. Why are they not doing interviews? See, with Glorilla being as hot as she is, and Gotti is still an artist, this would be the opportunity for him to still capitalize by showing himself more, right? He's got businesses, he's got, I guess he's got quite a bit of things going on. This would be the opportunity to really capitalize. Why is he not doing anything? She says, it's not gonna happen. Youngster so smart to record a music video in front of dog. Listen, they set Youngster up real good. Okay, they set him up real good. They had Youngster. I said this when this happened back in 2021, 2022. I've been said this. They set him up real good. See, when Young Dolph was unfortunately killed, okay, they had Black Youngster to hurry up and release that video. Young Dolph had not even been buried. They had not even had his funeral. I remember. And so everybody knows all of these emotions. The emotions was real strong. Everybody was pointing fingers. They knew that the folks had already went in straight drops in them house. So they had been directed in the right direction even the night of. That's the reason why they went over there to Privé that night and shot up their restaurant. Because they knew the same night that Young Dolph was unfortunately killed, and then they had all of them people in that plaza, the police dismissed them, right? Told them they need to go home for safety. Chief Davis said, "Don't come outside if you don't have to." Okay. So the emotions was already high. People already knew what was going on. The people that wanted Young Dolph killed knew that that it was gonna be some retaliation, right? So they said Youngster up real good. Okay. You put out this video, Black Youngster. Even though Young Dolph is not in his grave, his artists are still hurt. Young Dolph had men around him that had real big money, right? So they could make stuff happen. So you put this video out, the man had not even been buried yet, and they had not had his funeral, so he had not been buried. And they wanted to make it like they was doing it because of what Grove Hero said. I don't think that's what it was. They was doing it because they wanted all of that negative energy. They didn't expect for it to happen, for people to be the vlogs to grab a hold of it and really run with it, and take an interest in it. They didn't expect for it to be sensationalized as it has been. They thought that they was gonna be able to just kill him. Folks was gonna talk about it for a week or two, and it would be business as usual. But when God is involved, when it's not right, how many people know that it just wasn't gonna work out like that, right? It worked. It's working out the way that it should work out. Okay, so they knew somebody was gonna get knocked down. They knew with somebody like Young Dolph being killed that they was gonna want somebody up, you know, around the root of that tree gotten too. So they had Black Youngster to, I believe, put out that video so that all of that negative energy and redirect the feds to him and him only. They set him up. And if somebody died, just like they was doing straight drop, Black Youngster really got everybody in the uproar about putting out that video. Then he goes to Dallas and get on stage and rap that song and diss Young Dolph. I mean, he did all of this around the time that the man was killed. And I believe that they encouraged him to do that because Black Youngster was still up under CMG. No video is going to be put out if his CEO does not permit it to be put out, right? And he said, I believe he done that on, he thought they got away. Yeah, he thought they got away with it. But I believe that they were setting him up to be hit. Okay. I think that's why we started seeing Black Youngster at one point. Remember? Y'all remember when he started having breakdowns too on his page, just like JoJo Splat did. and he was saying they blackballing me. I know they blackballing me now. I know for a fact I'm being blackballed now, but God got me. He started having all them outbursts, and he people, you know, it's he hey he said quite a bit when he felt like he had been left out there and betrayed, right? And whenever he would do that, and he would go do a show, Gotti would show up at the shows because they needed Gotti. Black Youngster is a wild card. He's emotionally unstable. So you send the boss who he looks up to show up at a few of his shows at the hole in the walls to keep him calm, to make sure his mental state is right. Because when it's all said and done, as I said before, if push came to shove, Gotti was gonna have more loyalty to his brother than Black Youngster. That's why him and his brother and them went about getting dudes like Black Youngster and them to go out and do their dirty work to try and kill their competition, right? Juke was a street dude. I'm sure Juke has, he maybe he is, I'm sure he's probably taking some people out. He was out, and I wouldn't be surprised if he had. I'm sure he could have, but they didn't want to physically do it because they had too much to lose. That's the reason why I say I don't know if when people say God had his brother taken out, I go, I don't know. I kind of believe he liked his brother. His brother had been his cushion, his protector, right? So I mean, if he ain't got his brother, who gonna go and do his time and stuff for him? His brother was his enforcer, and he was the one that exuded the fear. He made all these other damn fools line up because they feared his brother, not him. Okay. So why haven't they been doing interviews and stuff? You know, it's been 4 years since Young Dolph was assassinated. It's going on for it. This will be the fourth year. And um it don't seem like things have stabilized yet as it relates to Black Youngster. Okay. It don't seem like things have stabilized yet. So it's just weird, two CEOs and two rappers that that's basically not showing themselves. Okay. So I got curious about that. That's why I wanted to talk about that. It said Cain and Abel. Yeah, you know what? People have a difference of opinion as it relates to what happened to Juke. You hear people say that they feel like Yo Gotti has something to do with it. I don't know. My I can't. I don't know what happened, so I can't 100% say that he didn't. But if I had to guess, I would say that he didn't. I would say that he didn't. But of course, I don't know. He said fake gangsters, black face KKK. Yeah. So, like I said, I think that is interesting. Um, that these people have not um felt like at some point the coast is clear hey, it could be it's business as usual. They have not done that because they can't do it because I think they know the coast is not clear. Um, they said Juke was already the fall guy. Yeah, you know, hey. So why do you all think that Black Youngster has not been doing interviews? I want to hear what y'all got to say. As it relates to that, why do you all think that he has not been doing interviews? I mean, and if you're in the bushes and you have a difference of opinion, you can state your opinion. I don't mind whatever your opinion is. I'm not gonna be mad as long as you don't be disrespectful. You can express your opinion in this chat. Nobody's gonna do anything to you. Um, desperate times calls for desperate measures. No telling what they do to try and escape from going down. Hmm. Black Youngster did some songs with some people. Hey, that I actually like. There's a guy that he did a song with from out of um. What you mean the whole Dolph case was bogus, Damon? What you mean by that? Explain to me what you mean. His name was Vegas. Yeah, him and Black Youngster did a song together. That song is blazing. It was blazing. Yes, you guys, make sure you all hit the like button for me. Like, share, and subscribe. When you say that the Dolph case was bogus, what? Tell me what you mean by that, Diamond. Um, he said no telling what they. Yeah, you are in the chat. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Please like, share, and subscribe. But you guys, why aren't they doing interviews and promoting themselves? Is it because they've been knowing that there's something else bigger to come? You know, um, we already know that um, the young men that have been accused of this, they didn't just wake up one day and decide that they wanted to go and take out Young Dolph. It was brought to them, right? It was brought to them. Yes, Bush people, please hit the like button for me. Bush people, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I guess Damon didn't want to explain. Damon, are you still in here? I wanted you to explain what you mean about the case was bogus. I think the case was short and straight to the point. It was short and straight to the point. They be confusing me on this Dolph's thing. Why do I think that Juke was killed? I don't know, Ashy Classy. I don't. I don't know why he was killed. It's been quite a few rumors out there about why he was killed. I couldn't tell you though. What are your thoughts on it? You might know a little bit more than me. Aaron Carter says, two random kids taking out a multi-millionaire. Mm-hmm. Positive Vibe says, they know something is coming. That's why they trying to clean their images up. They donating, feeding the community stuff they was never interested in. Who's been donating and feeding the community? You talking about what Glorilla is doing? Now they're saying he could have faked. I don't believe that he faked his death. I really think that it's sad to even say that. That man loved his children. I think people should think twice before even believing something like that. Why would that man need to fake his death? That man has children over there that's been having a hard time. That's something I don't even let people bring into my chat. And I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. And anybody putting that out, God, do something to them right now. People can be too evil for money. God, do kill them. Do something to them. Some people too evil to live. They evil. They ain't got no soul. Disgusting, despicable human beings. That man got children that is suffering because their dad is dead. And you got motherfuckers on here talking about he faked his death. That man loved his kids, did anything for his children. Nothing would have been able to take that man away from his kids. His kids have to get on here. His kids have to get on here, especially his son who remembers his father, and look at this stuff. How you think his son feel? Mama, they said my dad is still alive. God gonna do something to these evil, devilish scum of the earth. Okay? Yeah, I don't mean no harm. I just don't allow my mind to go to garbage like that. God, I come against any demon that's promoting that. You destroy them. Some people too evil to live. They ain't even got no fucking souls. Ashy Classy says, my thought is it was in retaliation to Dolph. No way it wasn't. The weird part is there are no rumors or suspects like it was when Dolph died. I just pray the feds get Gotti. I'm mad about Dolph dying. Me too, Ashy Classy. Um, I'm not gonna get upset, but it's just sad that I like to look at I told y'all I like to look at animals, and I'm not gonna get emotional. I like to look at animals, and one of my favorite animals to study is a lion. And when you look at a lion's eyes, you can tell that it's a beast. You could tell that there's nothing there, right? It's a damn shame that we have humans that could be equated. They ain't strategic like a lion. They just ain't got no soul. They just ain't got no soul. And I don't think it's no place on this earth with other humans for motherfuckers like that. Rose Flippin says judgment is falling on the wicked and confusion will. God says when I get them back, you're going to see me get them back. Some of these people don't care about being got back. They'll go get a bunch of damn fools who might have something to lose. They know they ain't got no soul. They don't care about the wrath of God. They ain't got no soul. But they'll go get a bunch of damn fools who get up and go to church. Oh, well, we're doing this for Dolph. Bitch, you ain't doing nothing for Dolph. You is mental. You need to get back on your mental meds. Because if you got back on your mental meds, you'll see a damn, you having somebody making a damn fool out of you. But that is what we've come to. But now, no love. I don't believe that. I don't believe nothing. Only death would have been able to keep that man away from them kids that he loved, away from his family, away from his life. I don't believe Dolph was no coward. If he was, he never would have even been outside. So now he gonna go fake his death to keep them from killing him? Hell no. That's true positive vibes. There ain't tigers and lions, they are snakes. And God gonna deal with everybody. Y'all, we come into agreement with that. We come into agreement with that. All of this evil that's being put into the atmosphere on the airways that's affecting that man children that's got to look at this. We come into agreement for anybody, anything to be destroyed. And it could do and it could happen if we come into agreement with each other. Ashley Classy says, crazy part, he could have had Gotti killed, but he didn't. Right. He didn't go that route. And I'm gonna tell y'all, and I've said this before. One of the reasons that he didn't go that route, I've said this many times, is because Young Dolph understood he had money. He could have gone anywhere and went underground, right? He could have gone anywhere and got out of the way. But as soon as he would have retaliated, they wanted a reason to be going over there to Castelia, taking out his artists, just killing people. They wanted a reason to start a bloodshed. If they couldn't destroy him, they was gonna keep destroying and killing his artists until he said, F it. I ain't gonna sign another person because I don't even want no more bloodshed. That was their plan, to destroy that man or destroy his label one way or the other. If they had not killed him, you see they was on their way over there to kill his artist. That was going to discourage him. We're going to start taking out your artists. That probably would discourage anybody. Okay, I ain't going to even sign nobody. It's my fault. They killing my artists. They this, they that. These niggas had a plan to destroy that man by any means necessary. That's why I don't give a damn about what the federal government doing to him. Ashley Classy says, and I hate how the industry don't push up on Gotti about this, but always complaining about racism. Yeah, I understand, Ashley Classy. I tell you. Y'all know how I get emotional. He said, get a glass of wine. That's what I'm gonna do to calm myself down. Woosah. Woosah. That's what I do. Drink a glass of wine. Why his brother and the cookie workers? I mean, but what should his brother say though? Damon, why what does young Dolph brother need to say to the public? Young Dolph brother was affected. He's a victim and a witness. You heard Paul Hagerman say that he was not able, it has affected him psychologically. I'm sure any human, not unless they ain't got no soul. If they saw their brother gunned down like that and dying in front of them, unless they ain't got no soul, it's a lot of motherfuckers ain't got no soul. I'm sure it would have affected anybody. Well, he don't have to say nothing to us. I'm sure he said something to the people he needed to say something to, but he don't owe us nothing. As far as the cookie people, I mean, what is it for the cookie people to say? Cause see, damn it, let me just say this: what I'm not gonna do is I can't get on here because see I have a soul, right? I have a soul. Get on my knees and pray every night. I go up into the spiritual realm and pray. I have women that come into agreement with me to pray. What I ain't gonna do is get on my blog and falsely accuse people that didn't have anything to do with what happened to them folks coming or going over there to that cookie shop and killing them folks and creating a bad energy to have somebody to go up in that cookie shop and kill them people. I'm not the child of the devil. So I don't create those type of atmospheres on my blog. That's the reason why I pray before I come on this vlog. I pray before I get off of this vlog and I rebuke any demon that tries to bring that energy in here. Let me just say this, Damon. I don't know who you are, but Damon, don't be a follower, love. You can't come against the prayers that we will send your way. Being a follower, don't let nobody send you out, Damon. Ask God to lead you the right way. Don't have no motives. You probably got a family and all that. You don't want to create no bad karmas because you doing the work of somebody that ain't got no soul. You got a family and yourself to look out for. Don't come into nobody else chat doing nobody else's dirty work. Ask God to forgive you and go on with your life, okay? I ain't gonna even block you. Just go on with your life. Tell the evil man that you refuse to spread his venom and go on with your life. Because remember, Damon, you got to reap what you sow. We have to pay for the things that we do because we are flawed people. Don't have to pay for it. Don't let nobody else send you out to have to reap what you sow for their evilness. Okay. Um, Mr. Parker says, yes, some bloggers think being entitled to an opinion means spreading false narratives, even if it can harm. And right, absolutely, absolutely. And I've said this before. Other people have said it. Law enforcement has said it. An energy was being created to so that somebody could go up in that cookie shop and kill them people. I am a human being. I would never. I would never. I wouldn't. That boy's brother was victimized and traumatized. I would never in my life. Those were the people that was around him. Those people were ambushed. They was ambushed. He reacted faster than most people who call themselves thugs would. They were ambushed. Nothing beats an ambush. What could he do? The boy is victimized and traumatized. And as far as Raven goes, I told y'all from the very start when they was talking about Raven said this and Raven said that. I said, as an investigator myself, Raven is not credible because she was not there. She only has second and third hand information. So if her story changed, it probably changed based on what she was told. She wasn't even there. So, um, you all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. If you haven't hit the like button, please do hit the like button. So what I have to do is, if it walks, if it crawls like a snake and it hisses like a snake, what's up the Alabama hitter? Then it's a barracuda? No, it's a snake. So if there was a history of the same people trying to take this man out, and the people that finally kills him is connected to the people that had a history of trying to take him out and then admits to it that these people were the ones that hired them. I'm supposed to go in another direction and blame his brother? What's up, the Terrence Gangster Williams? I said I was gonna reach out to you to ask you if I could do a what you call on the show that you did with tonight, a reaction video. I'm sorry. I just said that. I was like, I was looking at a video tonight, and I'm gonna reach for before I say anything. I'm gonna reach out to the vlogger to ask him if I could do a reaction video on the interview that he did tonight, if you don't mind. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to Terrence Gangster Williams. I be looking at his show quite a bit. Gangster just be real laid back. I've never seen him on any show that he's had. I've never seen him get mad. I've never seen him yelling. He just be kind of laid back. He just be kind of laid back. He had the same tone the whole. I mean, every time he comes on. Hello, Big Mo. It's an OG giggity hell of an interview. He interviewed Charleston White tonight. You doing okay, Big Mo? Alabama Hiller said, hell of an interview. They be saying that why in New Orleans. That why I be looking at Think Twice too, Gangster. I like their podcast too. I saw you on their podcast. One Saturday you was on their podcast, The Twins. Yeah, they good people. They cool. So yeah, the next time we come up, we're gonna do a reaction video on Charleston White on the interview that Gangster did with Charleston White. But you guys, why isn't yeah just working and staying out of the way? Okay, that's a good thing. It's always good to stay out of the way. But you guys, why isn't Black Youngster and Yo Gotti doing interviews like they once did before? Black Youngster, as I said, we have not seen an interview that Black Youngster has not done an interview in 4 years. In 4 years. Like I said, interviews and stuff, this is a way that they promote themselves. They promote their albums and all of that. But we have not seen that, right? And so I have to go back to what the young man said. I got a little emotional, but damn it, I'm not mad at you or anything. It's just that I kind of get a little emotional when I see like objectives and narratives that are being pushed that is it. I would think that, but I have to understand, I have to bring myself back to reality. Everybody don't have a heart like me. As people, we're all different, right? You would think though that, okay, you would think that people would have a conscience about what they do. And so it's certain things that I see and I go, oh my God, like why how can humans like do other human beings like that? I didn't grow up, I didn't see, and let me just say this, because when people say, but you worked for the police department, yes, many, many years. But when I start seeing people that's not in jail, right? That the types of things that they do to try and hurt people. I mean, to me, I don't understand it. And to be consistently pushing certain things, to me, that's just horrific. It's horrific on a whole nother level. And so when y'all see me getting emotional, these are raw emotions. Cause I'm like, how in the hell can somebody be so damn evil? No conscience about what they do at all. The Alabama Hitter says, don't want to beat around the bush or say the wrong thing. Don't want to dodge certain questions all the time. The guilty as hell, right? Because if you're not guilty, you don't even have to worry about stuff like that, right? You go, well, I know I didn't do it, this, and that, but that's exactly what it is. Afraid of the type of questions that they're going to be asked, because I'm sure it's a lot of people that would love to interview Black Youngster. He has not done an interview in 4 years. He said before they talk, their faces already give it away. Yeah, their faces already give it away. Black Youngster probably got other things on his plate too. It ain't no telling what all that dude ain't got on his plate. I think he just, sometimes people just don't know when to stop. It ain't no telling what all he ain't gonna, you don't never, I'm telling you, it's just sad. He went and sat his ass down. Who, Black Youngster? Hmm. Mm-mm. I'm not in a position to watch both, so I'm gonna check in with you from time to time on the SEO if that's straight. Um, Youngster was in Lil Migo new G Finley. G Finley. Yeah, but G Finley, has he done any interviews though? He's put out albums and he's done videos too, but has he done any interviews though? G Finley funny to me. The hitter says, I'm on the computer with y'all and got the game on TV, 3128 Commanders. She said they're watching this like, yeah, they in the bushes right now. Black Youngster, why haven't you done an interview? Come out the bushes. His cousin over there is an interviewer. So he should let her do an interview. That'll help to run her channel up. If let her do an interview, I'm sure he would feel more comfortable with his cousin. A indictment is coming. Just watch. Diddy is taking the whole industry down, and he's talking like his dad and Young Dolph is gonna come up when Jay-Z gets locked up too. It says Black Youngster said earlier in the bushes between the game is on Tamara. I know, right? Get a fake name like Quit. He comes in. She says, get a fake name like Quit. He comes in as Stanley. Oh, I bet Stanley is in the bushes. He said he be coming there every time I come on. It was some people when he was in here when he called in the other day. It was some people saying that he was Quit when he was that was coming in the chat saying that he was Quit. I got so tickled. Who was that? Somebody came here and said, "Oh, Orange Mound Quit the slid up in here." I hollered. I said, "Lord, he done slid up in here and called on the phone, and I didn't know who he was." Stanley said. Parker said Stanley had said earlier he in the bushes tonight because the game is on camera. Oh, did Stanley come in here tonight? I didn't see Stanley come in here. I missed it. I missed it. I didn't know he came in here tonight. You all make sure y'all hit the like button. Um, he said shaking my head. What? I thought you said Stanley said that he was not coming in tonight because he was in the bushes or something. I don't know. What? Did I read it wrong? Let me read it again. Stanley had said earlier he in the bushes tonight because the game is on Tamara. Um, it says a black youngster knows. Oh, Mr. Parker's showing out. Oh, okay. I'm scared to ask him what that means. Then, if he's showing out, I'm scared to ask what that means. Um, he says Gotti came in early and said he'll be in the bushes tonight because the game is on Sam. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Sure did, didn't it? Gotti did come in here tonight and say he'll be in the bushes because the game is on. He posted. You're right. Yeah, how many likes do we have? How many likes do we have? We should have over 100 likes. Jada Wu says he's in the bushes. Okay. They just unalived them in Memphis, Tennessee airport. Lord have mercy. You all make sure y'all hit the like button. Let me see how many likes we get. Because people be in the bushes and they don't hit the like button. Okay, you all. We need 50 more likes. And we got enough people in here to get them. Moderators, make sure you all make remind them to hit the like button for me. It says these trolls popping out tonight. The bushes must be getting itching. I know, right? Well, Zion, I hope that they were not unalived in the Memphis airport. I don't want to see anybody lose their life. Okay. I don't want to see Yo Gotti or Black Youngster lose their life. I won't, I believe I believe people pay retribution other ways. Um, I remember the GOAT Kevin Samuels used to stop talking and play his annoying ass music until his likes went up. Yeah, y'all run the likes up. Y'all could at least hit the like button. Hitting the like button is free. Okay? It's free. All you have to do is just take your finger and hit the thumbs up. Willie D got Nelly over there looking goofy as hell for performing for Trump's inauguration. He on Willie D channel looking constipated. I said I was gonna go look at that. But hey, Snoop Dogg. They said there's some more people that's gonna perform. I think Snoop Dogg is gonna perform, and some more people. I don't see nothing wrong with him performing for at Trump's inauguration. Those people are entertainers trying to make them some money. They said Trump be paying them for $250,000 to $1 million. I perform too if I knew how to. Rose Pippen says, you should see the video of Rick Ross also. Okay, Rick Ross too. Yeah, Trump pays from 250,000 to 1 million. I mean, those are entertainers. That's how they get their bag. If he was performing and Trump came to a concert he had, I mean, he'd still be performing for him. He performed for the people that's in the audience. Alabama Hill said, right, Nelly need all he can get at this point. Hmm. They said three house ninjas. Lord. Hey, the Bloggers Purge Show. I know one thing. I mean, they canceled Chrisette Michelle. Remember her they messed over her career because she had the first time Trump was elected, she performed for him as his at his inauguration, and they called themselves canceled her. He paid her 250,000. Now they know they're wrong for that to try to cancel somebody for going and doing what they do. They are performers. Right, and turn around and do the same thing, okay? In 2016, there was a video posted today where Snoop said he would never support Trump. Well, I think Snoop is supposed to perform at his inauguration. He probably giving them all $1 million apiece. If he gave Chrisette Michelle 250,000 back when he was elected the first time, he might be giving them 500 to 1 million. He said 250. I go to the inauguration and break dance. It's a whole lot of people would take it. They're not gonna turn it down. That's a great business move. Of course, I don't hate Trump though, so of course, and then I'm not coward either. So of course I'll say it loudly. I don't hate Trump. I see a lot of comments about Trump. People more pressure on that, but don't press these black men who are killing you. That's absolutely, to me, that's more important. Ashy Classy. Rose says, there is nothing to get mad about. The artists are invested who invest in them. Right. I agree. Shoot, you get, like I said, if he was paying 250 back when he was elected the first time, he might be paying 500 to 1 million. Of course, they couldn't resist it. And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of these people, a lot of these celebrities that talk about that they don't support Trump, they get behind the curtain and vote for him. They said Trump signed a bill that permanently allocated federal funds to all HBCUs in the nation. Oh wow, that's awesome. It's not a lot of money. Kamala and Joe undid it when y'all elected them. Oh wow. Mm. Nobody even you don't hear people talking about Kamala anymore. I haven't heard any media mention her name at all. Nelly said he would have performed for Kamala, but she didn't ask. Willie D said he wanted to perform bald head hoes for her. She says it's just enough money to keep HBCUs in business. Oh wow. Um, a positive vibe says Kamala looked like a mad black woman at the funeral. If Willie Dennis performed bald head hoes for Kamala, I'm leaving Earth. um, that's a old Willie D song. You don't know nothing about that one, Miss T. No, I don't, cause I'm thinking, why we bald head hoes? Um, I bet she didn't even know about the bill to begin with. I like Willie D's vlog though. I like his vlog. The song went 67 times platinum in my boombox. I don't think people pay homage to Willie D as much as they should. I think Willie D did extremely well when even when he went solo. Um I think I liked him when he was with Ghetto Boys too. Kamala presented herself well. People think the worst about this woman when she is very smart. I don't doubt that she's smart. I believe that she is very smart. You can't get as far as she got and not be smart. Yeah, Willie D was raw. They said Willie D was second fiddle to Scarface. Hey, Hero Fix TV. Only broke people hate Trump. Democrats put us business owners in a hole, turned the country gay, and made it cool. Smart and conniving. I learned that word from Lil King. Hmm. Yes, you guys, make sure you hit the like button for me. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay, like, share, and subscribe. Kamala sucked her way to the toe. Lord Jesus. Mr. Parker, come on now. Kamala called the youth stupid and said illegal immigrants weren't criminals. Now this is what I believe. I believe that Kamala was, because her parents were immigrants. I believe she had a soft spot for immigrants, and she was going to make sure that resources was continuously available to them, more so than even the Americans. Oh Lord have mercy, Mr. Parker. He says slurp slurp gawk gawk. Oh my God, Mr. Parker is terrible. Um, Rose Lippin says, do you know she not the only one that does that by getting to the top? Oh Lord have mercy. G Finley says, I was never gonna vote for her, period. Said Joy Taylor did it. Yeah. Um 3828 Commanders. Hey, Joy loves God. Nah, that's not putting the country first. That's serving your own interests. I agree. Lord have mercy. Kamala thought being an AKA was enough to win over the black masses. What you have to understand is like, uh, um, you have a country that still believe that a lot of Americans still believe that that a man should run the country, right? But here's the thing. It wasn't just men that feel that way. It's not just men. There's a lot of women feel that way also. So it was a lot of women, that didn't vote for it because they feel like a man should run the country. That's how they feel. Okay, a lot of women and a lot of men. Joy Taylor ain't a real person. She a damn android. Anyways, you guys, I'm gonna have to get off. Don't y'all know my thing is down to 8%. But we've been on here for an hour and a half, so um I know you guys want to look at the game and all that good stuff. So they say Willie Brown was touching the little dangling thing at the back of Oh my god. That man. Oh my god. Y'all, that man is a damn fool. I'm telling you, he shows out too bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh Lord. But you know what, Rose? I think it's gonna happen one day. I really do believe that it's gonna happen. You know what? Probably as early as like after Trump. I think it's gonna happen. It could be in the next 8 years. I believe that there's gonna be a female president. He said you laugh like smoking my on Friday. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. That's the first time I heard that 9 beats. Lord have mercy. Mm. Mr. Parker is wrong for that. He know he wrong for saying something like that. I hope so because they might do better than some guys. That's true, Tashawn. That's true. I do believe that a woman is smart enough and is strong enough to run the country. I do believe it. It might be the only thing that's missing to make the country better. Up until a few years ago, I feel Oprah could have ran and won. At one time, they was pushing for Michelle Obama to run. You think it's gonna be a white woman first? Or they may get a biracial woman. They said Bill Clinton's wife could have made a good one. I don't know, Tashawn. They started talking about how evil Hillary is. I don't know though. know about that now. And you know what? There are women that have high rankings, nine beats in the military. Come on now. Yeah, Hillary. I didn't like that either. They Gaddafi was doing a lot of good things for his country. They killed that man for nothing. They said Hillary stressed from Bill cheating on her. I bet Bill and Hillary ain't had sex in 20 years. They probably wasn't having sex then. Bill and Hillary probably ain't did nothing since they conceived Chelsea. Listen, when Bill Clinton was first elected, Bill Clinton was a handsome guy. Bill Clinton was in the White House for 2 years. His head was white as a damn sheep. He said the Lions finna lose. Oh my God, Tashawn. Oh Lord, y'all is really on one tonight. He said that woman sucked him dry. Oh Lord. Well, Bill Clinton looked like it's gonna be any day for him now. He don't look like he got too much longer. He been looking frail and sick. He look like it's gonna be any day. I'm telling you, exactly. It's something about running the country. It starts to make them look old real quick. They just need to leave. Ooh. He said Bill was never the same after that. Lord have mercy. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna have to get off because my thing is getting ready to shut down. But I appreciate you all getting on tonight. Shout out to everybody that came into the chat and hung out with me. All the people in the bushes too. Make sure you all hit the like button if you want to support the channel. You can hit up the super thanks or the cash app. It has been an absolute pleasure. I love you all. I'll be back on again tomorrow night. Y'all be good, okay? We'll talk later.